Welcome back. Now, many residents from informal settlements have been displaced by floods in KZN. Now they're trying to piece together their lives. Abahlali baseMjondolo says the government doesn't care about the poor. It's calling on people to assist those affected by the devastating rains. For more on this, we're joined by Mqapheli Bunono from Abahlali baseMjondolo. Thank you very much, sir, for your time here on All Angles. Explain to me what you mean when you say that government is not there for the poor.
Good day to eNCA listeners, with all the residents of South Africa. Yes, thank you very much for the opportunity as an organization to be present here. We mean that because it's been so many years, we've been asking the government to come and work with the conditions that people are living under in a shared informal settlement. Yes, today we really having such a big disaster. People, they have lost their lives. People, they have lost whatever that belongs to them. That's because of our government that doesn't come closer even to come and upgrade the situation where the people that are living under it in informal settlement.
And would you agree with the sentiment that it is government's fault itself that it cannot reach those areas because they have not developed those areas to begin with?
Yes, of course. It's been so many years that we know the government, they always know the place of informal settlement when it's time for voting. But when it's time to come and implement, to bring resources to come and service those informal settlement, it's where these people, they find themselves, they are in their own. Right now, what we are seeing and what we are experiencing, it's very shocking, and to see people being buried alive under the soil, it's something that the people that are living in informal settlement, it's very dangerous for the young kids that have experienced this. The government has no time to come and spend and come closer and listen to those people that are living in informal settlement and try to make sure that at least the condition that are living under it, at least it must be having access even to run away when there's time of the floods that are coming.
Which areas are you talking about exactly where you're saying that government has not come to assist?
You come to eNCA State and see the informal settlement called Foreman Road. It's been for years that the informal settlement has been living in those such conditions. We have been witness a lot of fire taking place, people getting burned in ashes. We have tried so many times to engage with the Tegwini municipality, but they still refuse to come closer and look at the condition of that area. While I'm speaking right now, it's not only in Foreman Road. You go to Keto Crest in Mayville, a 3 months baby died in that area. You go to Marani, people, they've washed away, and about 4 people died. But in KZN State, it looks like it's where up until now there's more people that are not been pulled out under the river. Some of them are still missing. But the situation is that we have seen this coming when we always call the municipalities, come and engage with us, come and approve these conditions. If you go to KZN State in Foreman Road, you will see the informal settlement, how squash it's been built, and no services that have been brought into the municipalities. For how many years they've been promised their houses, for how long they're going to be there, how many people they've died from there. Some of us, we have grew up in that area. Today we are old and no houses have been provided to us.
How badly affected are those areas after this week's floods? What happened there in terms of what happened with the weather this very week?
It's something that is very hard even to explain. We haven't lost the appetite. Some of us, when we're on the site, it's something that we never seen before happening in that area. You go there now, people, they got no place to stay. People, they got no food. People, they got no clothes. You can even see the children around that even their mind is not coping at all, because what they've seen, it's something that they never seen in their lives. I was right there the day before yesterday, to hear people comparing, saying, it looks like these floods are bad. Maybe it's better than to have fire. We can't live in such conditions. People, they can even actually compare a disaster with another disaster. But we have a government that always say they are the caring government, but we are dying on our own in the flood settlement.
And the lives lost in those areas? Any lives lost?
So far in Foreman Road, there are 3 bodies that have been found, and there are so many people that are still missing. There's a big rubble that is need to be picked, that everyone believes that many lives are still underneath there. We have people that they were on duties over the night. When they come in the next day, they are saying, oh, my house was here, and my wife, she was there, and I can't find her, and there's nowhere to be found. And we are still looking. People are still up and down looking, because they pushed them to another river that took place there. Some of them have been washed away. They have gone, so we are still looking. So we believe that there's more people that needs to be collected.
Absolutely devastating news there. Thank you very much, Mr. Bunono, for your time here on All Angles. Devastating to hear that someone comes back from work and suddenly they no longer have a home and they cannot find their families. But of course, once again, it's with regards to the government there and what they have done before that didn't help the situation right now. And therefore, not being able to even arrive at those communities is also their fault, because infrastructure was not developed to actually help with that. Now,